Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about insights in Oracle integration. I'm here in Oracle documentation for insights. So as the description for insights says, today's competitive market demands that shareholders be able to understand, monitor and react to changing market conditions. Business need flexible, dynamic and detailed insight, and they need it as it happens. Stakeholders should be able to know what is happening within the processes. For example, if there is an order management process, whether the order got successfully processed, how many orders are getting processed, how many orders are getting failed. If they are getting failed, what is the cause? If the payment is done with the help of credit card or debit card, if that is causing the issue, then they should get an insight. As you can see from on the screen over here, there is an model created for demonstration purpose, that is for opportunity to order. As you can see, there are few counts mentioned over here for the order created: 523, record trade compliance, trade rejected, order created, order closed, order cancelled. As such, stakeholder will be able to know or get the insight into what is happening in the opportunity to order model with the help of this web-based interface with few metrics like the dimensions and measures. We'll learn what are these dimensions and measures in our hands-on series. This insight offering is available in OIC Gen 2 instance in the enterprise edition, and it's not available in the standard edition. If you're having Oracle integration for Oracle SaaS, which is in Gen 2, then you will have this. There are few rules and personas based on which a person will be able to do the stuff like a service developer can create, manage, edit and delete a insight model. Service user will be able to view the console or the dashboards, and the administrator can map to the inside persona, inside administrator. The super user who manages the inside, they will have basically all the accesses. There are a few terminologies over here: model, instance, unique instance identifier. We'll learn one by one all those things when we create a model. Model is core of insight over here, where we design our measures, dimensions, instance identifiers, milestones, etc. Coming to end-to-end flow, at high level we have to create a model, define the milestone, instance identifier, we have to create indicators and alerts. Alerts are basically to send an email notification in case of any milestone achieved, or based on some indicators. Or next thing is we have to associate this model created with a business process implementation by mapping model milestone to a business process implementation. Here we can map this model to a Oracle integration as well. Activate the model to allow business executives to view, analyze the business processes in real time using the dashboards. There are few things like we have to create a milestone. It can be a trigger point for your integration wherein the order receives. Then that could be one of the milestone, and invoking a payment gateway, that could be another milestone. Whether it is a success or a failure, this could be taken as a measure. Finally, order completed or delivered, this could be another milestone, and the measure could be customer acceptance, whether the customer has signed the document while receiving the goods or not. There are a few examples what indicators are. We can go through this. Associate the model to, we'll learn how we can associate a model or the inside model to a business process implementation or integration. Analyze business processes. This will learn how we can go to the console and check the dashboards and create a custom dashboard as well. Coming to working with insights, there are a few life cycles like a draft mode configured, activation in progress, timed out, activated, failed, deactivation unknown. We'll learn how to do this, how to create a draft version, how to why it will be in a configured state, or when this status will come, when this is activated, and how we can deactivate a model. About the model component, first is naming the model. This is basically our insight model, insight name, milestones, identifiers, all those things we'll learn in detail. I will give the link in the description. Please check out the link for this documentation. I'm not going to these steps like create a model, define a milestone, because we'll learn in our next video how we can create a model, how we can define a milestone, identifiers, indicators, alerts, activating a model, associating this model with our integration, how we can import, export these stuffs. You can basically learn from over here. When you are exporting a model, it will create a .zip file. We can import it to any other environments or instances, and we can activate over there. This will learn how we can associate a model to a integration. What are the prerequisites for a milestone? There are few supported actions in integration for which only we can associate with the model, inside model. So only those are supported. Apart from this, other actions are not supported. So you can go to this link. About the extraction criteria, this is basically mapping a dimension or a indicator with the integration data. How we can map this, how we can save a milestone, delete a milestone or a mapping, how we can use a model to use different version of mapped integration. All those stuffs you can learn over here. Working with the console, like how to view a summary or status of all the console, working with the console page, how to create a custom dashboard, based on the measures and dimensions, all these things we'll learn how we can troubleshoot an insight unable to map to a model. All those stuffs you can know from this documentation. In our next video, we will create a insight model and we'll associate that model with our integrations. Please join us in that video.